Hey everyone, today I've got my Antebellum movie review. A woman appears to have gone back in time to the slavery era. So, can she get back to reality? So as far as the story goes, directed by Bush and Renz, this movie was a spur-of-the-moment watch for me since the first trailer was released, and I actually was curious to know what the heck was all going on in this movie because it looked like a mix of The Village meets Westworld, especially with the contrast of modern times and looking like the characters living in the past. I felt like at times it was a very jarring film, especially right off the bat when it starts. And I thought to myself, what the heck am I getting myself into? Because literally I had no idea how intense it was going to be, if at all. It was going to be like just raising the bar from the first scene alone. I really didn't know what to expect because certain scenes came off as though, it was a horror movie, but sometimes it got suspenseful. So I was like, I'd say to stick it out to the end and see like if anything was really going to change at all, because it did kind of creep me out and it sort of left me on the edge of my seat, or I just wanted to curl up into a ball and cry because I'm like, what is happening? Half the time I'm really scratching my head trying to figure that all out. As far as the casting goes, you've got Janelle Monáe, who, I actually find to be a really good actress, and in this movie, her performance is, very, I guess, movement motivated, and when she does speak, you do listen to what she has to say, but I feel like it's all about, her acting performance non-verbally that really stands out for the majority of the movie. You really pay attention to most of what she's doing, and you really have to focus on every little action she takes in this movie to really understand, what she's going through and with her character. Just so intense and crazy, and you really see that develop throughout the film. And you've got another, set of interesting, actors who play supporting roles. Jenna Malone, who's like this crazy bitch who, you probably want to punch in the face at times, and even Jack Houston, who's this crazy guy, or even seeing Kiersey Clemons, who develops this friendship with Janelle Monáe's character for a short period of time. And then, of course, when you have Gabourey Sidibe come on the scene, and I'm like, girl, I love you, but please, just slow your roll, simmer down now, and let some other people handle this scene properly. The things that I liked about this movie was that the musical score was excellent, and definitely something that I feel like overshadowed the lack of dialogue in this movie, but that was because it stood out so much, and I thought it really fit with the tone and everything that was going on throughout the movie, and along with the cinematography, which I also liked as well. I was just like, okay, this all definitely fits into some weird, puzzle piece or puzzle box. Unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that while it may have had an interesting concept, the movie fell short of being satisfying. And it was kind of unfortunate because I was sort of half wanting, looking forward to seeing this movie and trying to figure out exactly what the heck was all happening. And it was really frustrating because the execution was just all over the place. And this movie also kind of suffers from having a slight identity crisis, because it doesn't always know, what it's trying to be, and I was getting kind of bored trying to figure that all out. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but the ending was half predictable, but jaw-dropping nonetheless. So, I don't really know how I feel about it, but I didn't like it at all. So overall, I would say that this movie, really didn't have a point to it, but it might have. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm also afraid to give it a second watch. So I'm kind of on the fence about recommending it to you guys. So I feel like you might not get as much of an enjoyment out of it, and it might not be exactly, the movie for you to see. So I would give this 2 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Antebellum, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.